Hello, how's it going? This is my why video. As you can see, I have my son here in the background. This is Kevin. Kevin is 20 years old and he was born with spina bifida, also has hydrocephalus and has had 27 surgeries by the time he was 13. Needless to say, I spent a lot of time in the hospital with him as I never left his side while he was in the hospital. So that in turn made me never lose the baby weight after I had him. And about 10 years ago, I decided I needed to change. I had to be around for him. He is my why. I had a sudden vision of not being able to pick him up and carry him once he hit 100 pounds. And the thought of having to put him somewhere like a nursing home or something because I couldn't take care of him because I couldn't get my act together, that really depressed me and it got me moving. So I started out with doing things like walk away the pounds and whatever I could get at the library. I really didn't understand the nutrition and I still struggle with that. So that is part of the reason why I like the 21-day fix and 21-day fix extreme, and why I am committing to doing it correctly this time. I've done it, but not always. I always fall off after about 4 or 5 days. But he is my reason why. I'm only about 15 pounds heavier than him. So I need to build up my strength again. I've had a really rough year, 2 years with a husband in the hospital and different injuries to myself also, and illness with bronchitis and tendonitis and just things that take a long time to heal. I'm finally 90% healed and there's no excuses anymore. Kevin also we've embarked on a exercise routine for him. Yes, he's in a wheelchair full time. He's in a manual wheelchair with power assist wheels. We call it a hybrid because he can't quite push very long. He can't push very long in a regular manual wheelchair, but with these power assist wheels, he can wheel everywhere and I have to run to keep him up. So at least I get a little extra exercise there and he gets the exercise because he still is pushing. But other things we do for him for exercise, for cardio, because it is hard, you know, and we have to make accommodations for different things. But we have an arm bike that he does for about 10 minutes every day. And you see in the background that Century, that punching bag, he does that. We just recently started that and we're only doing that for 5 minutes a day. He can only do 15 to 30 seconds at a time at a steady pace and has to take a 15 to 20 second rest. But that's good. He's learning, he's getting it. While we need to build his cardio and he only has his arms, we have to worry about rotator cuff issues for him. So another why of mine is I am 48 years old. I am exactly the same age as my mother was when she had her first heart attack. I remember I was in high school my senior year that spring, and I get called to the office because my mom, she worked nights at the hospital, was in the emergency room because of a heart attack. So that also about 10 years ago, that sort of like lit a fire into me. So between Kevin, you want to say hi?
Hi.
And my mom, that is my why. My mom did pass away 4 years ago due to complications from smoking and vasculitis. And to me, one of the worst things, I feel so bad about that. She never could quit smoking. To me, one of the worst things to happen to somebody, for their family, I guess, is for them to pass away with something that's preventable. You know, our health, our nutrition, they can keep our fitness, they can keep so many things away to keep us living a long, healthy life. So that is my goal, that when I do die, it is because it is my time to die. in that I have done everything I can to not speed it up, for lack of better words. So sorry this was long, but this is my why. My wonderful son who I adore, and I have a 23-year-old daughter who I adore also. But he is my why because I plan on taking care of him as long as he will let me. Right?
Right.
So there you have it. Thanks a lot. I'm looking forward to this group. I'm starting today. I am doing Plyo Extreme. So I'm waiting for my Energize to kick in, and then I'm out of here. Okay? So thank you, and bye-bye. Good luck, everybody.